Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the absolute best AI ETF for 2024. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Carter and we talk about everything money from stocks, money management, trading, investing. So subscribe, join the team. Also, exciting news. We have a brand new swing trading course where we talk about my strategies, my mindset, how I've been a full-time swing trader for over 6 years, how I find stocks, my strategies. There's live streams, there's quizzes, lectures, all that stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll put it down below. You guys can use code YouTube to get 20% off. So click that link, sign up, like, subscribe, do what you guys do. But let's dive into the absolute best AI ETF for 2024. Let's go. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because AI has been rated one of the best sectors to invest in. A lot of analysts think that the growth on AI is going to be near and around 37% annually, so per year, for the next 10 years. So if we can make some money off that, beat the S&P 500, beat some indexes and get a ton of growth, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now the reason I love this ETF is because it has 44 companies in it, 44 holdings, and all of them are invested into AI, technology, and software. And this ETF is ticker symbol BOTZ. This is a beautiful robotics and artificial intelligence ETFs. It has 44 companies led by the one and only NVIDIA. Obviously, NVIDIA is probably the GOAT for all things AI and technology, as well as they make computer graphics cards, computer chips, and it's just like a technology company. This one here does pay a small dividend as well, so you'll get some growth and some dividend. And the thing is all these companies in it are just like NVIDIA, but a little diversified. There's a company that's a surgical company that is investing into robotics that does small surgery, small incisions, and that can go in and do a whole bunch of repairs. It's super cool and it's like so futuristic in my opinion. And you guys can see all the top holdings right here. So all of them carry so much potential. Now one cool thing about this ETF is it does pay a dividend. There's several companies other than NVIDIA that does pay a dividend. The dividend is small. It's under 0.2%. So it's relatively small comparing to like a dividend ETF. But the reason why this is cool is because it's passive income. Dividends are a great thing to hold for long-term growth. And just a little pro tip, if you are just starting out with dividend investing and maybe you're investing into this for like 10 years, I would recommend having a broker that offers DRIP, dividend reinvesting. All the dividends you get, reinvest them back into this ETF and it will start the snowball effect. You guys can clearly see this graph that shows the difference between reinvesting your dividends and not reinvesting your dividends. So the biggest recommendation is reinvest those dividends for long-term growth. Now obviously with this ETF there is going to be a expense ratio. This is just a small fee that the holding companies has to pretty much manage this ETF. It's relatively small, coming in at around 0.69%. In my opinion, as long as it's under 1%, that should be fine. You don't want to go too heavy with fees just because they will add up over the year. Now let's talk about the absolute great growth that this ETF offers. In the past 5 years, we've seen a growth near and around 56%, which is just a little over 10% a year, which is pretty solid. Even though it's still underperformed the S&P 500, I still think looking back in 2 to 5 years, we're going to be wishing we would have bought this ETF at these current prices. AI and technology, we are getting more and more dependent on it each and every day. Most people can't even leave their house without their phone, and their cars have AI, they have autonomous driving, robotics, all things that this ETF is investing in. So it's an absolute great option for technology, for software, for artificial intelligence, robotics, and a variety of other awesome futuristic things. Now the only downside to this ETF is going to be the volatility, meaning it does go up and down at a little more of a rapid rate. You guys can see it did have a great growth and then a decent amount of sell-off, but honestly, all stocks do it, all ETFs do it. It's just long-term. You got to have that long-term approach. The best strategy that I would recommend for this type of ETF, a little more volatile growth ETF, would be the dollar cost average. This is a great way to invest consistently into an ETF to get a good average price. And the reason why is that if this ETF sells off, you can average down on that price. So once it recovers, you make a lot more money. This is a great approach and a great strategy for investing into companies that are a little more volatile, but still carry a ton of long-term potential. In my opinion, this is an absolute fantastic ETF and I highly recommend it. But obviously, do your own research before you guys invest. And we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to check out my course and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Take care.